Welcome everyone to today's live stream. New game, and I was almost about to say actually more Planet Crafter. It's basically another Planet Crafter type of game. Is, you know, again, you create a game like Minecraft, you get a lot of copies start coming out. Same thing with Subnautica. We saw other games at that point with the same kind of underwater exploration theme, kind of a lot of the same visuals. This is the same thing. We got Planet Crafter, but this one, unlike Eden Crafter, which was a literal knock on the original game's name, this one's called Blossom, the Seed of Life. And it has a more of a cutesy type of graphic style to it with everything, which is usually not something I like, but it's got some good aspects to it. Jason popping in, of course, to show off his 65 months. How about that? Yeah, he's already beat you to it, Jenny. He's showing off today. It's your turn. But some things about this game. It does have a thing mentioning we get to explore ruins, gather resources, print machines, drive modular vehicles. So that is a nice change from what we saw in Eden Crafter, where it was just here's fixed vehicles. But Eden Crafter at least had vehicles. We didn't really get the best in Planet Crafter for that. Then we get to grow forest, biomes, ecosystems. So this is, at least in the description, very much more focused around the actual terraforming part, like Planet Crafter versus Eden Crafter being really just factory management with a small, you know, unlock scheme around doing some terraforming task. So hopefully this turns out to be a pretty good one. I will say some of the reviews, the bad reviews, point out this game feels like early access and not really a complete game. This is full release if you want to go check it out, and you can get it right now on a deal. They actually have a bundle going with a few different games, one of those games being Forever Skies. So if you haven't got Forever Skies yet, chance to get both of them with a little discount. But while this is a full release game in tag, their version 1.1.0 update did a rework of the storage and drone system. If the game's full release, you're probably not jumping in with your first big update reworking entire system. So I'm pretty sure we're going to end up finding this to be more in that early access state than actually full release like it supposedly is, but we're gonna check it out, see what it's like. Timmy, you ready for your snacky? Put it under your foot. There, under your leg. I don't know, I feel like he's thinking like, you're too far away now, you can't just scratch me when I want you to. Oh, scratch, scratch. I feel like your camera moved again. Did you bump your camera? Eat your snack. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get this rolling. Kind of eager to check it out, and I've got to keep it too much to the normal, like about 3 hours today, because I got a deal I gotta take care of after this. I saw you have the game already, Jenny, so I was kind of hoping to see what your opinion would be on it. So let catch up in OBS. Oh, and let me double check. Disable music. Okay, so one thing I did notice that I don't remember seeing this in any other game. It doesn't stand out to me. But the first thing it did when it came on, it said, if you're recording this, do you want to disable the licensed music? Which is great and very funnily timed, considering literally I got a video, or one of the live streams the other day got demonetized because they licensed the music. And it's like been over a year since I did that live stream, and just now, oh hey, we got a license for this, so you've been demonetized on it. So I really appreciate that part of it, but it's got me kind of to the point I want to almost turn all music off in games now. We're going to start with we're just going to do survival. You know, I got to do survival. This is also a very small size game, not super size. You don't have to have a lot of storage, and it says it's already fully Steam Deck verified. So that's another good critical thing. If you like, you know, Plant Crafter on the Steam Deck, you want to be able to play on Steam Deck, this could be a good selling point. So we got zoom in, zoom out. Might be why we get like a fuzziness to it. Or also just power is low. Okay, I need to connect. Oh, I'm charging up. All right. Install the mining tool. Okay, that's not letting me do anything. Computer. Charging. All right, so give a little hope of their strength. I carry with me like borrowed hope. Insert encryption key. Okay, I don't have the encryption key. Crafting station. Okay, so I'm connected to it. And then press E to use. Okay, there we go. Okay, mining is now available. Medium. I need some ore. Requires 10 power. So I'm the power source? Oh, wait, I see. Okay. So I see the cable going there now. All right, quick, disconnect everything. I just get it. Okay, I feel like that could have been polished a little bit better. All right, hold E to my. So I'm really like doing nothing with the mouse right now, which is a little odd. I would think the mouse would be a little bit more prominent, other than turning the camera. Oh no. Oh, I can't carry it. Well, let's just see if I can kick it. Oh, I can't kick it. But I got an idea. Not the best idea. It's definitely not the best idea. It throws behind you. So I was thinking like, oh, you know, that means I might be able to walk backwards with it, but that did not work. Okay, power is at low. What do I do to get more? Yeah, mining responds to the power I carry and lets me mine these strange things. My power is just okay, so it's just my power is draining again. The battery is at unlimited charge, but it's my power. Okay, so I hope I get a an option around that. Yeah, especially I can only plug one thing in at a time. Backpack. Let's get the backpack. Okay, light tool, copper, and copper and silica. Okay. Oh, we got a storage thing. Yeah. Elect blueprint disk. Ooh, that looks copper. Yes. I broke something. There we go. Come on, give me some copper. Oh. Seems like I have a spot open right there. But apparently not. Alright, so let's get back before I run out of power. Power does not last very long, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah, I feel like the power mechanic is not quite as smooth. I'm like trying to not let me click the way I want to like disconnect it. I'm sitting there like, hey, I need you know, kind of disconnect that, and instead it's trying to disconnect me. Okay, so storage is full. Let's already okay. Blueprint disk. That's what was taking up some space. So, computer. Oh, resources, copper. Okay. Oh, hey, there we go. Insert encryption key. No, I gotta craft that key. So, blueprint disk. There we go. Okay. Regolith chunk. Well, okay. Power extender. So maybe that's a power extender to give me power further out. Regolith. I was just kind of hoping that would be it. It's like gold and maybe silver over there. It's weird. I'm literally using the mouse for just turning. Seems like a weird default mechanic, but maybe that's to do specifically around just a more straightforward tie-in with the Steam Deck to make the controls more consistent. I got a regular chunk. I know I do. Had that. Make sure to get my charge real quick. Okay, regular chunk. What's... Oh, I was... Seriously, backpack. Wait, so what? I picked up a regolith chunk, did I not? That's what I saw. I saw regolith. Regolith. Everywhere. Always there, always saw it. I literally clicked on one and it's missing now. Did I throw it away? Apparently I can't. Oh, I had already dropped it, but it was stuck on me. And I can see why people are saying this feels early access, because there's definitely very odd quirks to this that you would expect to have been kind of knocked out during an early access phase if it was full release. At least we get low gravity. That's kind of fun. Oh, and of course, you have to pick up. You have to be holding. What? No, not at all. What I did, I didn't click to do that. I clicked on this. I clicked electronics, and it just. I didn't even click. I didn't actually click on the thing there. I clicked on the tab and it auto crafted something. It's like I didn't want to click on the light tool and it auto crafted the light tool. That's not the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, you don't click on the organizational element to make it start crafting. That is not correct. Okay. Ooh, do we get to zoom out a good bit? Okay, my first printer. Not enough power. Blueprint disk now available at the computer where I already have a blueprint disk. There you go, that one. Yeah. Our controls are weird. Okay, so I got a blueprint disk. What do I... gotta get in here and do this. What is the power extender? Okay. So I can't put it in the computer. Installed on the back of the printer. Okay. Well, that's power socket. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll put that on there. No power left. Well, that's wonderful. Okay, so that's power extender. I guess I've got to connect to that. Yep. Weird. Very kind of cumbersome mechanic. Okay, so what did I produce or not produce? Alright, let's just see. Can I upgrade my backpack? Sulfur, ore, and silica. We're gonna go over here and look for those. Okay, sulfur. And I'm hoping this is silica. Silver. Okay, well. Weird design for a node. Oh, see a structure over there. Oh, and a big structure thing over there. Also, I think I saw some silica. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the storage mechanic right now at all. Oh, great. I'm already starting to think I should just restart with exploration because this is... I feel like I'm on hard mode already because I can't seem to do anything without just running into a problem. Power's at 20%. Come on. Go up higher than that. Go all the way. Now stay at full for a while because I have a very small battery. All right, Jason, we'll see you. Wow. All that just to get the silica. Got about drain all your power just to harvest some silica. I'm sorry, I feel like the way this is being handled right now, if this was a designed robot to go and handle terraforming a planet, whoever designed it is an idiot. Because they made it almost useless. I mean, they could be done so much better than this. Like, hey, here's a better designed robot. And look, it actually can do its job decently. Ooh, construction tool discovered. Overlay tool. Okay. Look, I got an overlay. Planet overlay. So this is kind of almost like a how was it? There's multiple games that have done it, but there's one I'm trying to think of that I've played, and it's kind of designed around like retro games like Legend of Zelda. I can't remember what it is, but it's a game you literally start off almost like it's black and white. It's like original Legend of Zelda top down 2D, and as you get upgrades you start to improve the quality of the graphics, and it just takes you through all these different years of console graphics and designs by, you know, doing upgrades. I can't remember the name of it, but it was an interesting one because it's that you basically just incrementally building out upgrades for yourself, and that's what this feels like right now. Exactly what that feels like. Oh, is that regolith I picked up? I thought I had copper. Well, I'm gonna take the copper. Also weird, I'm not just like immediately crafting iron to iron ingots or something. So I don't get power back, but I can, you know, do whatever. And I'm not getting any more charge. Well, it's overcharged, but I'm not getting, I guess that's the bump where you have to worry about recharging. That's just the starting bump. Okay, silica I know I can get, and some copper. I'm gonna go for a smaller chunk. Yeah, because it shouldn't use as much power. So in the end, apparently I'm still gonna need to probably use up that much power. Yeah. The power idea is an interesting twist versus the other games where you're, you know, food and water or oxygen. We don't have oxygen to worry about as a robot. But, you know, it is kind of an interesting twist on like most of the games where they're doing that. Where, you know, was it Mechanica? We were robots, but we had two different power injections, which was basically food and water. What was I was going for? Not boost tool. I don't care about boost tool. I need copper ore. I can do better mining. Definitely feels barren. Okay. And I got enough power, so I'll get these. A little bit more. Funny backpack design. Well, here, just shove it onto the side and you know, hobble along. Oh, also the fact that whatever your last item is automatically gets replaced when you pick up one you don't have room for. Info tool version 2. I need iron ore. Well, that's good because I have some iron ore over here. Yep, that's it. Yep. I mean, it's optional to do this, but I'm gonna do it. So, find missing vaults. All right, this is where I need to get this like fixed up better. Okay, power socket. Do this. Power socket. Nope. So I don't have a junction thing. for it. I mean, that seems to want to, like, I mean, oh, that's an outside junction. I think. Yes. No. Maybe. Okay. Hard to tell. Okay. Just drop it all. Charged up. I gotta find the missing vault, and I found one. So I'm assuming that is the little box. And they can't be too far away because the battery don't go for very long. But there is that location. So press 1 to enable power overlay. Okay. Oh, that doesn't exactly give me anything right now. So I am toggle the flashlight that I don't need at the moment. I'm just gonna clear some supplies on the way back. And no power. Okay, but I had power before, so apparently I didn't get to keep any of that power. Alright, you. Alright, see something shiny over there. I'll go this way. I guess that container is where I got the blueprint disc. I gotta find 5 of them to get 5 discs, so it would make sense. Oh, there's another structure. Ooh. Is that regolith? Yes. Not really helpful on the flashlight right now. Oh, okay. Sky did not respond, but something below it shifted. Okay, so that is weather modification, and the sky did not like what it did. Or didn't care what it did. Yeah, it's not that dark, really. But this will help right now. Obviously, somebody has been paying for cleaning services. Got dirt all over the floor. Alright, got 1, 2. Everything felt. Told me secrets, dreams, worries. Understand why the voices tremble. And there's that. Okay. Look at that. Good afternoon, Felonious. Alright. That's a... Look, there's a locker. A locker. Locker! Let me open it. Okay, I think that's the direction. Going by the larger thing on my compass. Oh, I guess that's the thing telling me where my blueprint discs are. Or can be found. We'll see, because if that's pointing to this one, it might be pointing to my, oh no, that's actually a lot closer than that. It put another one in there? Okay. Or I just somehow had another one show up in the same spot. Oh, I can see these chunks. Or am I at the right spot? Yes, I am. So I'm pretty sure I cleared those at some point. I need to recharge. Okay, let's see. Oh, it says find missing vault disk. Okay, so I only got. Well, find missing vaults. I found 2. I just put a disk in. Yeah. What? Okay, so grill tier 1. Let's put that one in. I mean, that's put it into the printer. This is the printer. And it's powered. Well, no, it's not powered, but I mean, it still is the printer. And it's acting like I don't need to put more than 1 in. Pressure core discovered. Okay, so I have to put 1 in and it's scan. So the printer is not printing, it's scanning. And then I get to throw some stuff in. This is some weird choices in the mechanics. Okay, so there's power extender, composite metal, pressure core, and well, I can do more storage. Easy access. You know what? Easy access is also called the floor, and that seems to be working just fine for me at the moment. Not exactly the best organizing mechanic, but it's working. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go find this disc. Come back. See if I can do all of these in one go. Apparently the other discs I found were not the vault disc. Even though I did unlock stuff. It was blueprints, but not blueprints. That's a very, very large distance we can zoom out. Not exactly helpful for interacting with this stuff, but I mean, I guess when you're building, that's going to be very helpful. Makes it feel like I'm moving so slow, too. Like, I'm just struggling to make my way home. I'll get there eventually. It's very... I'm very surprised by the amount of zoom out we have for this. Okay, so... No, not that. Take this. Recharge my battery. And then get this going before I hopefully end up running out of my overcharge. Okay, power cell. Let's see, battery. Sure, your status supply when your machines need it. Feel like I need that, and I need power cell, fuel generator. Ooh, fuel generator. Okay, so terraformation analyzer, glass, storage, and then habitat. Okay, ship's battery. Yep, I need to build a battery. Okay. Yeah, power is running out. I'm trying to take care of this, so I'm assuming, well, if I can get it to connect. All right, so composite metal, so I can do that. Sulfur is not too far away. That's good. Okay, so I'll build a battery, which requires a power cell right off the bat. So sulfur and copper. Well, let's go grab the sulfur. Copper I've got. Welcome back, Jenny. Okay, so power cell, I need copper ore. That's regular chunk. There we go. Power cell. Okay. Okay, so I need to build a battery. That's what, no, that's not that. That's out here. Yeah. Power. Battery. Okay. And then it's gonna go over. Okay, I'm not a fan of the way this is targeting. You think it would rotate around me, but not around that. Come on. There we go. You don't place it down, it prints it. Okay. So generate power. Fuel generator. Composite metal, copper wire. Well, that tells me what I need to know. That's gotta come from in here. So composite metal. Go ahead and make that. Can't remember if it was more than one, but that copper wire. I need 2 copper. That's actually regolith. I'll be glad when I have a way to just say, store this, and organize it very carefully. The thing to keep in mind is this is after they reworked the storage. copper wire. Okay. Fuel generator. Okay. Now. Okay, that goes there. Another output. Well, I need fuel. Okay, so what fuel do I put into this? We're wrapping the whole thing up. Fuel. Alright, burns fuel, turns into power. Only when something needs it, like the batteries, or me. What is the fuel? Okay. I just throw like a... Oh, I got chunks on here. Do I just throw a chunk in there? Okay, you know what? Let's, tab. And let's, move. Yeah, still not a fan. The controls are quite weird to me because again, I'm not actually like really clicking anything with the mic. There, I clicked with the mouse. Everything else is like with this hand. So it definitely feels like they built around maybe the controls for the Steam Deck primarily, and then just kind of made it work from that, I guess. Regolith to do fuel. Okay. Because it's everywhere, right? You know, the regolith. That's what it is. Alright. There you go. Some chunky regolith. And target whatever it is I'm supposed to target. Okay. If I do... No! And then it drops it, even though I didn't say to do that. That's... Okay, come on. Tab, do that. Nope. Put the fuel in the thing. And then it still drops the fuel, the item from the backpack, even though I put it back. Make fuel with the printer inside. Okay. And somehow I still throw something when I'm trying to connect power. Yeah, this is definitely feeling early at, like very early access. No! I clicked on this and it crafted something. I clicked a selection thing and it crafted something. Why is it doing that? What am I crafting? That I'm not telling it to craft. I clicked on that and it literally is crafting something at random. Like I click on this and it's just crafting. I'm not hitting E. It's just crafting stuff. The outside rod. Okay, burning fuel. There we go. Look what I crafted on my back that I didn't mean to. I did not click those. It just randomly decided to do that. I'll make another one. Sensitive? Oh yeah, it's very sensitive. It's well, I'm not even sensitive. I'm not even targeting something that is then saying, hey, here you go. We decided to make this craft it instead of, you know, not crafting it. Let's see. You know what? I got an idea here. Oh, something I can actually target things. Okay, so power socket there, which should be charging up this. Yes, or and that's going there. I think that would be charging things here. Okay, deploy a drill, deploy a second drill. I'm not worried about that. I just want to get... I feel almost like when I click something, it's not actually targeting what I'm clicking. It's like I'm clicking this, but it's like I'm over here instead. Is that... yeah, that is not doing what it should have been doing. Well, I'll do overlay tool. 2 to enable planet over... okay. There, power overlay, so that helps. Of course, I need to connect power, I guess, to... No. There's a thing at the back for the ship, but I can't plug to it. Okay. I need to get something going. Targeting is very off in this. I plug it up to this deploy unit. New. What if I plug the battery into itself? Okay. Nope. Can I charge this up? No. Chip battery is still like depleting. But should be okay for some of this stuff. Drill. Pressure core. Okay. Silica. Go grab that. And let's see. So now we got the terraformation part. Blue sky. The oxygen, which obviously is not going to give us any kind of boost because we are not requiring oxygen. But it is also a case of, I guess, to tie in with putting plant and animal life. Of course, we're still going to need to get to an oxygenated state. Liquid water would help, yeah. Planetary soil coverage, algae coverage. Yeah, different list of things than, you know, Planet Crafter gives us. Including fog clearance. How clear we can see. And dust storm dissipation, that's good, you know. You don't want to have too much in the way of dust everywhere. Disperse the fog and dust storms. Oh. Alright, since that does not seem to be powering the actual ship, I'm just going to take that and take this. I can target. Okay, so that's going the drill pressure core, that's right, yep. Okay. Alright, and a drill, which just automatically deploys right there. Didn't even ask. Okay. Power extend. I need to do this. 4 sockets. So it's literally just like a little block I put on the ground. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, so if I do... let's do it like this. Okay. I'm gonna take you. There. Power to that. That means I have power for the, I guess, the drill. I'm assuming it's got to have power. Yeah, no power connection. Okay, so throw. Yeah, targeting. And then, for now, I guess do this, because at some point, maybe I get the ship power going again. I don't know. So deploy, optionally, a second drill. Which just means another... I guess maybe I need more power to possibly, but another pressure core. See if I can do another pressure core. I need sulfur. No. Definitely sensitive on the rotation controls, I'm noticing now. Since it's so sensitive on targeting stuff. I really have no interest in like grabbing a ton of supplies anymore, because every time I seem to grab a bunch of supplies, I just have to throw them on the ground. Because the storage is not very robust at the moment. I'll charge up from here. Look, now I can't target the thing, even though I was just targeting the thing. Right, pressure core. Or another drill. Fancy drill. Oh, now it lets me choose. That's funny. I wonder if the last one just... When I clicked it to craft it, it treated it as like double click. I didn't double click. Okay. Well, I need another one of those. Deposit metal. I mean, I'll finally use those up. Regolith. Alright, and you know, we're just gonna put it right here. So I'll do like that. Here, yeah. And this will crisscross every which way. And now I can sit here and go, charge. Okay, so we're at 10%. I'm not gonna do these because I don't have an actual like other part of it, like base components yet. Okay, so we got that. I got 2 fuel rods in there, so I'm hoping I'm good on that. Mining tool version 3. Okay, I know where silver is. I didn't see aluminum yet. I've already built that, so yeah, I don't need that. Info tool V3. Did I actually do that one? Or not? Oh, I'm gonna find some copper. And, I guess some regolith. What is this? Probably just iron. Yep. Which I still have a bunch of those. Okay, so yeah, the node I got. It's not like a deposit, like, hey, this thing will give you all this stuff. No, it's you get like 6 pieces. But you still gotta get a fancier laser. It's like the big crystals in No Man's Sky. There you go, you got all the little crystals, you get them with the regular laser. But then you gotta have the advanced laser for the big crystals. Just because you get a little bit more. But it's not the same as mining like a deposit. Alright, yeah, I'll do the info tool, version 3. Okay, so yeah, it's locked. I needed it. Silver, aluminum, overlay tool, steel. Don't have that. And well, you know, I guess I could do the boost tool. I'm assuming that would probably cause me to you know, drain more power. I'm like go boosting my speed. Hey, how long can I drag that out behind me? Can I just carry it the whole way? Never run out of power? Alright, silver and aluminum. I know I got silver over here, so we'll try this. Shiny stuff in there. Astroneer vibe. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but I guess visually it's got a very similar-ish type look to it. Mining laser module tier 1, so I still need that. That silver. Okay. Again, normally I'm not into like the cutesy art style graphics, but graphics are not the most important thing for a game. The gameplay matters. You know, that's why Minecraft endures even today. It's not the best in terms of the graphics, but you know, just good gameplay. So there's aluminum. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. So the, you know what, boost module was 4 iron. I got a couple pieces back there, but I'll go ahead and grab these. Make a run. There we go. Get a good view of the area. Oh, I say we do have a coordinate system in the upper right, but it's just a X and Y. It's not a vertical coordinate. Okay, so overlay and steel and aluminum. For that, I need an upgrade, which I don't have. Okay, so I guess I gotta find some more of these other places. That's gone. Okay, so I will need to bring back some regolith. Ooh, pressure. Under pressure. And I suddenly... Oh. I was still tethered. I thought I hit it enough times to make it disconnect, but apparently I was still tethered. Okay, I've already been to that spot. I want to find Rex. I want to find old tech. abandoned sites, because that's where I will find upgrades like a laser. Or I gotta wait till I get to the terraformation level. That's not a rover, that's a solar panel. No one feared tomorrow. Lock open door when they're closed. Okay. So we just get random memory numbers between two different chapters. And then we slowly piece it together. The purple glow out there. Ew. We're gonna go to that spot. I'll turn the flashlight off. I feel like it's gotta drain some power. Can't just have unlimited flashlight if you're focusing on power conservation. Wondering what the purple light is. Pretty sure this is not the same one I've been to. Nope. Oh, water. Okay. Makes sense why it's the blue circle. Guess maybe that's a greenhouse thing. There's that. Or iron. Yeah. Getting the new recipes in the terraforming machine. Okay. Good thing I decided to head on back anyway. You know, as fast as my little legs can carry me. Or then, well, I guess we'll run. I look like I'm limping. I'm not even really running. I'm like here I'm running, you know, doing this, and then it's like, you know, when I go super speed. That's the new meme right there. That's exactly what it looks like when I'm doing super speed. He's leaning to the side and just like my robot was having issues going too fast. Okay, let me see what I need for the terraforming thingy. Not enough power. What? That's what? I did not disconnect that, liar. It disconnected my thing. Okay, I need to make glass. Alright, glass. I haven't made that yet. Silica. There. Hard to toggle flashlight, but only if you are far enough away from everything. And now that's out of power. That's copper. Okay, I need some regolith chunks. Is 4 total. 2 cells, 2 chunks each. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Oh, is it just spawning more in? I run around because I swear I did not see those. Oh, because they're not pickable chunks. Never mind. The reason I'm not charging? There it goes, but it's very slow now. Alright, well, glass. Right, no, I did the glass, sorry. Yeah, make the terraforming analyzer. Repower. So I gotta wait for the power to build up now. I just noticed the time too. It's 3 a.m. This looks totally like 3 a.m. 4 a.m. So it is a very, very bright morning. Oh, don't. I got 10 power now. There we go. Apparently 10 is not the same as 10. Oh yeah, definitely not liking the control system for this. Building controls are not... If you are moving, then the mouse rotates. If you take the mouse off, then you can place it. I am not liking that. That just goes in the exact opposite of everything I'm used to from all other games, that the controls change based on what you're using at the moment. There. Alright, 5 new blueprints, huh? Ooh, I get a wagon. Fuel generator tier 2, I like that. Okay, great. Okay, I didn't get it. Oh, so it literally just went all the way through everything I could. Now I see that that's basically the same thing as in Planet Crafter, where you gotta get to a certain pressure thing. Okay. Fuel gen, you know, I'm just gonna let it go for a moment because I feel like I don't have enough regolith right around the area. I still need that tool upgrade, so got the... Oh! Just throw everything on the ground. Yes, that is the way to do it. Just craft a whole bunch of stuff and toss it everywhere when the controls are so bad on targeting. Yeah, I got it, Jenny. That's just... This is so backwards from so many other games. Vehicle. Alright, so the storage module for the vehicle, scanner module, okay, so yeah, modular, but not fully build however you want. It's not like Empyrean where you just literally decide to build however you like on it, block by block. What was that I needed for that? Copper wire. And that's, I got copper. Yeah, I got copper right there. Copper wire. Just didn't have enough. Wagon. Get my little wagon. Which, of course, I've got to charge it. Why not? Because technically, I don't need this at the moment till I am ready to, say, unlock some stuff. So I can just do that. Yeah, but it has nothing. It's not making a charging noise. So obviously, I just need to worry about some power on it. Or, you know, I just go work on some other stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Silver wire, obviously gonna be waiting on that. Where is the laser upgrade thing that I need though? Mining module laser tier 1. Okay. Okay, so not what was that? There we go. Okay, so thermogel, some glass. That's all the thermogel. Showed up. So silica and sulfur. Great. Throw my stuff off my backpack and then get tripped up by it. And just for the moment, yeah, I need more power. I know I do. I'm gonna worry about getting the upgrade, I think. I like how it's optional to deploy a drill tier 2. You don't have to. You can stick with the tier 1. Take a look at my little robot. Not a face. A big jump. I'll zoom out. I get right in there. Okay, yeah, it's not going fast enough. Okay, sulfur and silica. Hopefully, I'm gonna finish getting enough stuff from right around here and then can run a little bit further out after this. And oh yeah, I don't have power. That drained a little bit more than I expected. So Jenny, do I just never get to charge the ship back up? Is that it? Or I just plugged into the wrong thing, it didn't charge it? I'm about to just take this to charge me up. Now, yeah, there we go. And it says overcharge, so I'm still under the assumption that that means it's, you know, there's a certain amount that it can normally hold, and we just get this extra boost at the beginning to make things a little easier. And of course I can't. All right, you know what, let's do it this way. No, I can't. Still cannot target a piece of silica on the floor. Yep, targeting is not very good at all in this. I got that, and what was it? It was glass, right? Got glass. Regolith. There I go. My little run again. Glass. And now laser module. Oh, don't go on me. Oh. Okay. That is what I was supposed to do, right? Hey, come on, let's go. Come with me, my little wagon. Or ignore me. Guess maybe I gotta haul it over there. I mean, that's vehicle, but that is the laser module tier 1, which I know I had to have the other one. All right, battery module, so I need a power cell and composite metal, so we need that storage. All right, so where is it? Power cell, sulfur again. Okay, and iron. I got iron. Composite metal. Regular chunk. Okay, good. I'll make sure I have a couple of spares ready for fuel. Okay. Get this going. And hopefully I can go and get some more regolith. Like massive amount of regolith. What I need. Now it's charging up fine. Apparently I had enough in the battery at that point. Okay, power cell. That's right, yeah. Power cell. Okay. And I already have the composite. So now I need some more power. I need more batteries. That's what it is. And that's running low, so must. Is that not just like that's a Spider-Man jump? That's what it is. He's literally a Spider-Man jump. My robot has some grand delusions about himself. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, terraforming as a spider can. All right, battery module. Well, okay. Cancel. So I have to build another. Okay, so instead of adding it on to one wagon, I gotta build multiple wagons. So each wagon gets a module, and then you have to link them together for them to serve as basically one vehicle. I get like the wagon thing, like you're towing it behind. You know, if you want to have like, here's a trailer for more storage or something, but I'm not liking that. I was expecting more of a through vehicle kind of thing. This does not feel like that. Your laptop is having issues, so you gotta do a full scan. All right, we'll go scan it and report back, Jenny. All right, what was that needed? in our wagon, so I need some copper wire. I think that should have enough for more than just one. Yes. I'm starting to run a little low on power right there. Okay, so alright, you go with you. Yeah. And then waiting on power. So I'm just gonna get power going, I guess. Fuel generator tier 2. Okay, silver wire, I can't get that yet. I need that. I can't get that. I still need to go find a bunch more regoliths somewhere. Oh, so now that I got the battery thing, I can tow them with me. Couldn't do it before. I can now. Mining laser module tier 1. Okay. Come here. I basically have to have it in a certain range. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Good. They don't keep rolling and roll over me. I was starting to worry about that. Not enough power. Alright, we're going back. Come on. So apparently I can't drive it that way. There's no... Okay, I see the headlights. I mean, it's not even a vehicle, it's a wagon. I'm literally just dragging it behind me. Why does it matter which way I go? It doesn't. That's the thing. I should be able to just drag it either direction. Okay, let me just grab power for myself. Okay, and then I'll make them run into each other. Ha ha! Okay, we're gonna let that charge. I'm just gonna why can I just dump all that so I can then go and do this. For some strange reason that makes more sense to have to, you can't drag into inventory. Alright, regolith. I just need some regolith. I want to grab a bunch for some rods while I can. Do that a moment. I saw some mineable spots. Now I can't seem to find them. But regolith is supposed to be everywhere, so where am I not seeing it to just grab off the ground? I should be able to just walk up and start grabbing some chunks right off the floor. Have I been to that tower? I feel like I've been to that spot. I don't know if I actually stopped at the tower, though. Or maybe it is. That's the spot I went to. Yeah, okay. Looks like sulfur in the distance there. Assuming that's uranium, I would think. And one more. Yeah, all regolith. Look at my lovely design that I did not mean to make, but did anyway. Well, there's power on that. A2. That's just not taking, like, getting any more power, it seems. And I'm literally telling it, drop the connection. Why does it? It's inconsistent. Press Q to disconnect cable. But I've been literally pressing Q and it would not disconnect at all. Okay, I'm gonna now connect this to here so I can have power. Make some rods. Is that char? No, it's 0. So it was... Oh, it was basically using it like another battery completely. And drained it as well. I mean, I guess that's useful for, you know, powering a remote base, but I didn't mean for it to happen like that. You know, I just want to get some silver. It's right over there. That's all I gotta do is get some silver. I'm just gonna drop these everywhere, apparently. Not right on the floor next to me, just all over the place. Well, I just want to get enough to get some silver, make the thing. While I was doing that, I'll go, well, you know, if I go grab more stuff and use up power, I gotta recharge when I come back, which means I'd use more of that power up. I guess I'll wait a second. Or, you know, just not mean to do that and do it. Rover! There we go. Okay, so now I can maybe get an actual vehicle instead of just dragging a wagon behind my backside. Aluminum alloy discovered. Okay. How nice. Drivable electric rover with a top speed of 8 miles per hour, 1 module slot. Silver wire. I am definitely working on that. Okay, so now we get it where we don't have to have that, and I think, deconstruct and recycle those. So I could basically do like, okay, here's a tier 2. It's my mining and storage, and then here's like another tier 2 that's just like extra, like power storage, just the batteries. I definitely want to get that going. And then a refinery. Easy to break ores. Okay. No, they are not emptied yet. Good. See where we at on this one. Let me get my charge back up if I can. So I know what's gonna happen. This is gonna start, yeah, charging me. I don't want that. I don't think it matters if I connect to a different wagon. It's still gonna be the same. It's gonna try to charge me up instead. Okay, so it works obviously within range. Question now being if I have to have, does not have enough power. Question is if I have to actually be connected to it for it to say you have to be connected to control it. Okay, that I feel could definitely have been done better. I mean, it almost feels like I'm powering it myself now. So that means I get the rover, I drive up somewhere, I still have to disconnect a wagon with the mining laser thing to mine something. There are some things in this that just feel like, why would you not have thought to do that differently? Okay, so I got some silver at least. Actually, we're gonna take that, put it here. If I can do this. Hey Jason, welcome back. Made it back. How about that? What was it I needed? Silver wire, silver ore, and some power. I need to go get some more silver ore, so okay. I will just, you know what? That's actually got some power going to it right there. Really ready to get something more than just a 4-way splitter. I'm not a fan of the power assembly thing in here. Deploy unit, and that's it. Okay, so I take it back. All right, that's charging decently. You got nailed with another major snowstorm. So you've been shoveling snow, right? With the snow flamethrower. We know that's how you roll up there. Don't even try to hide it. We know you're up there with a big flamethrower just aha and blowing the snow away. I can get 4 pieces, so I can finish this off. I just need one more, but that'll get me everything I need. Get a couple of pieces of silver wire. I just roll everywhere, and we have to chase it around. Okay, well that's done. So I'm almost done frosting the planet. Good to frost your planet, you know? Like frosting your donut. What? I did not. No, I did not say disconnect that one. I was trying to tell you disconnect the one I'm stuck with. Oh, this is getting so frustrating. Yeah, I might need power. Put over here. Okay, silver wire. I just need power to build up, and we make sure. Yep, I got a spot. There we go. One silver wire, one power cell. I know I got the silver wire covered. What's the power cell? Copper and sulfur. The regolith. So I'm gonna grab. Ugh. Oh wait, no, I did not make any wire yet. So yeah, sulfur, and then some copper, real quick, and make the rover. And then I want to get some better power going. I think it'd be time then to get the better power gen. Obviously, there's plenty of copper everywhere. I just gotta find a good spot for a ton of regolith. Actually, you know what? Here, let me try this. Wait, that's right. It's not connected. No, nothing is connected on that. Okay. That gives me another power. Let's get some copper first. Thought I had a piece of copper floating around over here. Now I do. Yeah, let's get power. I can make that. Yeah, it wasn't empty yet, so fine. No, ow. Silver wire and power cell. We'll do the power cell first. I gotta wait on a little more power, and then that'll give me the rover. And I can drive, I hope. Yeah, I want the driving because that way I get further out, get supplies faster, even if I don't carry a wagon with me. You know, my tiny little robot legs are not very speedy in this. Now I gotta wait for 25 power. Obviously not helping if I'm draining it. So. Does feel like there's no dust storms or anything that I'm seeing. But it does feel like I'm getting a few pieces of just random items showing up. Generally the regolith, which I need. But it seems like I clear through an area and then some more suddenly comes up. So there's obviously some erosion type of effect that's supposed to be happening. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to drop what I got. Come on, hurry up. Dude, I know it's got one module slot. I'm gonna move the battery to that. I think that would be good. Put the battery on the rover so I always have power. Okay, yeah, no power in that, which is what I want. That way I can take it out. I'll get rid of that one wagon, and then I can worry about a upgraded wagon. Not so worried about that. Yo, this wagon will be good. Now that's a tier 1. I mean, it didn't take long for me to get to wagon tier 2. So I'm assuming the wagon tier, or vehicle tier 2, rover tier 2 will be 2 connections. All right, let's I don't want deconstruct. I want to hold to move. I could do that, I just can't take the module off. Like, I deconstruct this. Okay, so I get the resources back. I don't get the power back. And it's not the power that was in it. It's the power that was used to make it. Why is that so different? This seems like that would be the exact same thing. That literally seems like it would be the exact same. There we go. Okay, I got that. Fuel generator. I need a silver wire, which I've got silver, and I need composite. We're gonna get that going so I can yeah, I can do that. And then the composite, iron, and regolith, which I have. Okay, so let's use up some of this iron. I'm gonna double check my recipe. 2 composite, 1 silver wire. All right. So we're going to put this here. I need more power. That. That's what? Hang on. I don't need that much, because I've already got composite there. Okay, so yeah, I just need like every time I do something, it's like it's out of power again. I disconnect it and it just resets the power for some reason. And I don't even mean to disconnect it. I'm trying to target the thing to build, but instead it disconnects the power. And it's silver wire. 1 silver wire, 2 composite material. Pretty sure is what it was. There's Demi. Demi, I guess he's not feeling good. He may not be hungry. He may have an upset stomach because he's not eating his snacker. Demi. Snacky. Come on, eat your snack. why you get it. You got your snack. He says no. All right, he's not gonna eat it. He's just gonna lay on it instead. All right, fuel generator. Now I just need 15 power. I'm afraid to disconnect anything. Oh, 4 fuel slots and more efficiency. More efficiency, so I'm assuming... Okay, there's a difference. 1.5 power generation versus 1 power generation, so it's produced more power, 4 fuel slots, but I would think the efficiency, that 25% does not tie into the 1.5 power generation. That would be like a 1.25 if that was the case. So I'm assuming the efficiency means it takes longer to consume the fuel source at the same time that it is, well, you know, more efficient, whatever that means as far as the power production itself. Can I take that out? Yes, I can. All right, so we're gonna go and do 1 like that, and I'm gonna let this finish. We're just gonna disconnect and move it over there, and then this comes out. Get out. Okay. I heard it. It stopped. But targeting just one little... This is so bad on some of the basic stuff, actually. Okay, so there goes that. Get that fuel. And go here. I'm gonna put another fuel thing in. I get smacked with the spinny thing. Yes. Get another one, so use that up. Now I should have sufficient power production, I hope, and charging for myself and whatever else. I gotta build another stupid extender. I have to. There's again, the fact that you have to move for it to do the rotation is weird, and you can't stack either. That is a failing point. Toss it to the back here. That charge up. And I've already gotten charged, so good. Iron out. Wire in. There we go. Alright, let's yeah. That's almost full. I wonder if I drive off if it breaks the connection automatically or I get stuck. You know what? Let me just see what I need. Wagon tier 2, silver and aluminum ingot. The aluminum ingot I need to make through alloy, so I guess I gotta go find something for that. Drive time! Yes! I get to drive around. Oh. Oh! I don't even have to target the thing. I can just drive up and press E, and it just works. That's at least a nice touch right there. I'm hoping that means maybe the storage automatically collects. If it's not, then I know there's drones because that was mentioned in the 1.1 update. So maybe it's like you get a little drone cart and the drone will go out, pick stuff up. You just drive around and collect things. Okay, so I got that. That's some silver wire. And I have used a little bit of power, you know. Yeah, iron deposit, but we'll leave it. Go back, get a charge. Okay. The plant is now completely frozen. Is that the way I was supposed to do it? I was going in reverse? The plant is too hot, so I gotta cool it down now? I frosted my planet. Do I have any more? Yes, black. Oh, stop throwing them all over the ground. It's bad design. Okay, so now temperature station launch panel, storage tier 3, which I'm not even using because that's just, I don't like the storage design at all. Storage module tier 2, and I haven't even built the tier 1 yet. So that's 6 spots. You see probably the pieces, and there's 4 there, which means 4 on the other side. So it's 8. Yeah, 6 to 8. That's not really that great. I guess I do need to try get. Not so much that. I just need to get a wagon tier 2. So I need aluminum ingot, and that means I need a refiner. Aluminum alloy. All right, what is it I need for aluminum alloy? Aluminum ore and iron ore. Well, iron is not that big a deal. Where was the aluminum at? I don't remember. But we're gonna go this way. Ooh, it's like a red. Is that regolith over there? I think it might be. It's probably iron, but I want to check anyway. Hey, there's regolith. I can see that, so I get some fuel. Supplies. Iron, yeah. Yeah, okay. Of course, I have no storage, so I need to keep my storage for aluminum. Oh, wait, that's right. Was there aluminum in the little crater over here? On that one side. I mean, there's sulfur and silver. And it was somewhere near there I found aluminum. And now it's got the explorer locations. Hey, one thing at a time. Let me find stuff. I need supplies. Ooh, that it right there, maybe. I think that might be it. Yes. There we go. I think it was 1 piece of aluminum and 1 piece of iron for it. gonna do that, and I'm gonna grab some iron over here and then head back. Eight. Huh. I don't need 8 right now, but oh, and of course I don't have space because I got silver wire still. Forgot. Okay, so this I can visibly see it. Minus 0.1 per second. Normal driving. Boost mode is minus 0.3. So at least I can actually see the effect there. And it looks like when you're in the vehicle, it keeps you completely charged. As far as your battery. So you're automatically just charged, like powering off of it. Okay, I got those. Copper wire. I have enough copper in here, but no, I don't. I just have copper wire. Grab it. And now a refinery. Okay, so once again, I need more power connections. Ugh. All right. Oh yeah, and tons of iron right here too. So. What? That's extra aluminum alloy, aluminum ore, silver. Yep. Okay. Iron, regular. All right. Good. I'm just gonna run over here. I can let stuff charge. I want to get. I can't get 8 pieces of regolith. Cause hey, then I have 4 more fuel rods. And that means I can make sure that's fully stocked. Somewhere around over through here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Right there. One more. I expect at some point we get some sort of portable crafting thing to take with us on the wagons. So, you know, go and carry like a portable base, go there, craft a few things, have something. As long as you got something there to, you know, provide power initially. You drive there with the battery, you get there, you set up. The first thing is the power production, and then after that you can really have basically a portable base. I would assume we get at some point a capability of portable crafting we can take with us. At least a craft station type of crafting. Wow. It's only used 1 of those now. I think. Yeah. It's charged. Power is covered right now, so I'm not worried about that. Storage module, aluminum alloy I have. That's what it was. Aluminum alloy for bigger storage thing. Which, you know, I probably want to go ahead and get the wagon aluminum ingot. That's got to be on this. So, oh yeah, and that's why I went to get stuff, because I need to have power connector, power extender, composite. Do I have any? Or, you know, maybe recharge my power first. No composite. That's I'm quickly getting confused on the recipes. Iron and regolith. I actually have a regolith chunk. How about that? There we go. I was trying to not pick up. Alright, so composite. Another power extender. At what point do I overload my power extenders? You know? Okay, so aluminum ingot, aluminum ore, goody. Okay, so it's the same thing, but instead of alloy, whatever, I'm making an ingot. And I got snow. Well, it's like, yeah. Let me put this component up there. That way I have room for more goodies. One, target and disconnect. Oh, I can't remember if it was 2 or 1 aluminum ingot. I'm gonna get everything I can. Oh, I was able to actually pick it up. Yeah, by very luckily targeting it. Yeah, it's just easier for me to go and grab it this way. It would target. That should be that's 4, and the other one was 2, so that's 6. Alright. Not worried about the other ones like that. Iron is not a big deal yet. All right, I have that. So let's see, what was it? It was wagon tier 2, 1 aluminum ingot. I have silver wire, so we're just gonna put in what? No, again, targeting, not good. Just gonna sit here, wait for it, because I know what's gonna happen. Yeah, there it goes. And when throwing it on the ground, I have to go try to pick it up. Silver wire. There. Okay. Now a wagon, tier 2. Okay, we got this. That's forward. Okay. Now I gotta deconstruct this. I get the parts back, but I have to then build it again on something else. That just seems very strange to have done that differently. Why is that not just a movable piece? I don't want to deconstruct it. I want to just move it over there. It seems like it would just be a, you're gonna click this and move it and be done with it. All right, I got that. The storage module tier 2. I need aluminum alloy, which I have right here. All right, now I got that. Plus, I would assume that means I have still my on board what I'm carrying with me. Let's see. I got enough power at the moment. I'll need the segments. Temperature launch station panel, though. That's, you know what? Here's what I am going to do. Is just throw it all over the place. And apparently I can throw it through a wall. See that? That went out through the wall of the ship. I feel like if I take that, it would be useful just in case, but at the same time, if I leave that part, just take the rover, will it let me drive for longer? Because I need... Alright, explore the radio tower. That seems like it'd be that one over there I was at previously. I'm not getting a marker for it, though. So, you know, before I got the little marker to find all those little things. Oh, I'm not sure on that. But let's go. I think that was the radio tower was the one over here, this way. Explore radio tower, build the station launch panel. If not, then that's a radio tower there. It's a radio dish, yeah. Big satellite dish, something that does something with the radio. Here we are, yeah. Also, uranium fuel rod, which there is uranium. Actually, I may not have gone in this one before. I just came out and ran back. Explore. Large rock formation. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta destroy that thing so I can get inside. Oh, I can mine this on my own, though. Whereas some things would not let me do that. Alright, we're gonna let this go for a second. Yeah, I gotta break this away. Let it just spray iron ore pieces all over. So let me grab at least the 8. I want to see how easily this is to place stuff. All right. Spider-Man jump onto the top of it. Do not make me have to sit there. Okay, as long as you can target it, it will let you just click quickly, but targeting is still kind of a problem. Chapter 3, first memory for that. Okay. Let's come in and power it to get that. Okay, so memory 22. Press E to download. Okay. Coordinates already downloaded. I got it. Okay. So build the launch panel. And then whatever it is that gives me. And then a uranium fuel rod. So I want to check this. Apparently I did not get this rover before. Oh, that's not a rover. That's not roving. That's a solar panel deployment. Oh, and you know what? I guess I might as well just go ahead and mine this myself since I can. I know I can't. All right. Still have to shoot it with this one, but at the least, I'll still have to get out to pick up parts off the ground. Switch. Target. I don't even know how much I need for the fuel rod. But 2 feels like a good, safe bet. And just because I've got space and the power, we'll get a 3rd one. I think if there's a rover version 2 and it's got 2 pads, I'm gonna put 2 batteries on it. So let's start with not that. Ah, I did not target that. Okay. Uranium rod. Okay, 4. That's why not? You know. Why would you not want 4 when I just grabbed 3? Okay, blueprint thing. This is the blueprint thing, right? Oh, you know what? Let me see. That probably is the thing. I gotta go here. And then... No? Not putting those in there. Okay. They go... no blueprint to unlock. Okay. Maybe it's the panel thing I gotta build. So, oh. I'm gonna put the coordinates there. For now. Need another battery, I think. One power cell. Yeah, there's just not enough power stockpiling. Copper and sulfur. Well, I don't have copper or the sulfur right here. I'll go grab them. Technically, the battery on the wagon counts too, but you know, I can't take that with me, so it's not really battery for powering the outpost at the moment. Okay. And it's here, it's in my way. Not really, but you know, I saw it, I had to destroy it. I'm hoping I get some kind of wireless charging thing that, you know, here's this adapter, plugs in your backpack, and then it's like you come in range and like, oh, you're charged up. So I don't have to keep plugging, at least myself, in for a charge. Oop. Alright, power cell. And then a battery. Actually, I probably should have done that different. Hard to move. Alright, right there. I'm just gonna connect it to this. There we go. Okay, now toss these. Put these very gently down. Give myself a nice charge. For a second. Nope. There we go. Okay. And go back. Get more uranium. Probably should still be iron over there. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about that. I've got iron on the storage thing, and I did not get rid of it either. Yeah, I didn't even remember to clear what I have on the storage part. I just need one to make a fuel rod. But you know what? I don't like the aspect of just doing only the one. Tier 2 on that one. Why is that one so special? It's the same type. Same thing. I mean, there's more to it, but it's not like it's suddenly extra strong. Not like it's a different type of uranium. Alright, I have two spare then. Uranium rod. I gotta build the launch panel. Okay, I guess that's, yeah, build that to install the coordinates. But that gets rid of that stuff. So that, launch panel. Okay, silver wire, glass, and aluminum ingots. that ingot, right? Got silver wire. Okay, glass won't be a big problem. Yeah, aluminum ingot. I had some aluminum scattered all around, don't I? I love I can't, like, then select stuff off the ground. Well, you know, it's there. Literally selectable. Silver ore. Aluminum ore, there we go. Okay, aluminum ingot. And I go over there and get silica. I'll let that run while I wiggle my way over here. Of course, I need the bigger one for that. There's another one over here I can get, right? I didn't just run over here for nothing. I didn't run over here for nothing. Oh yeah, let me okay, so R to use it. To do that. That's not weird. Yep, I'm still going. Told you to, you know, do your scanning and hop back on. We'd be still sticking around. I just want to build like a little bin. Remember, like in Mechanica, we had like just a bin. It was like a little cargo thing, and you just literally dropped stuff in it at one point. I just want that now. I just throw the ore in there and be like, here's some iron. Go in here. Okay, so silver wire I got, and then I gotta get the glass. So the glass charge up. And I disconnect. You know, 8 clicks of Q to disconnect. You already scanned and ate dinner. You are ahead of me. Granted, I don't need to scan my stuff, but you know, dinner, yes, you're ahead of me on that. And apparently I could not target it well enough to pick it up from in the rover. Alright. I haven't had to use glass too recently, so I'm not worried about collecting a huge amount of it. Just enough. And let me back in here for, was it glass? Regolith chunk. Is that the regolith chunk? No, it's copper. I've already used my regolith stuff up. Oh man. Oh. Okay, I know. I had like some spot over there with a whole bunch of regolith. I'm just gonna go look for a bunch of regolith. Laptop ran into a problem, it has to restart, so no idea. When you say you did a scan, did you do your Windows Defender scan? Is that what you're talking about? I need to dump some stuff. Do that so I can get the regolith. Now, Like, what kind of scan did you do, Jenny? When you say you did a scan, like, what are you using for that? Ooh, I don't know if I've been to that spot over there. I see a regolith thing. Node. There, so... I was doing fine as far as power on my regolith, you know, requirements, but now I gotta craft some things with it. There's the problem. Norton's one of the worst ones out there. Norton and McAfee are two of the absolute worst antivirus platforms you can go with. We always at work, if we see, you know, somebody's got Norton, we uninstall it. Period. Like, you don't need this. It will be better. Like, I have never been able to fit something with Norton without just uninstalling it. And I've watched Norton literally miss things that then when you uninstall it, Windows Defender that's built in to Windows immediately picks it up. And Norton just ignored, you know, malware on a system. I would say disable Norton and see if that helps with things a bit first. If that doesn't, then what I would say is you probably need to do like a, well, obviously check, see if you've got any updates. Like if you're way behind on updates, it could be good to go ahead and do maybe a Windows update. If you're not way behind on updates, then I can give you a couple of commands that can actually, you just run them in command prompt as admin, and it basically just tells Windows, hey, check your files, make sure there's nothing wrong, and then it tries to do a repair. Also, I mean, if it's got a problem, how much storage space do you have available? Like, I did not tell you to do that. I literally clicked on this icon, and it decided to craft the thing right there, using up some of my regolith for something other than what I had intended. Stupid. That is so stupid that it does that. Okay, so I gotta get my other stuff out. Silver wire. I think, yeah, was that silver wire? And then I guess the other thing I put over here, because I just needed some place to put it. So what do I use? I just use for antivirus, Windows Defender is honestly, Microsoft has actually done a decent job with that. It doesn't cause major issues compared to some of the other ones like Norton. Very specifically, Norton being a bit problematic. Oh, I'm supposed to build this inside. I guess. Yep. Okay. Oh, and that. Well, yeah. Okay. I mean, there's a reason why Norton and McAfee come pre-installed on so many systems out of the box. Why, if you go to download Adobe Reader, it will try to trick you into installing McAfee with it. There's a reason they do that, because that's the only way they can get people to buy it. Because they're not good products. They're the same as it used to be, where on phones you'd get like the NFL app pre-installed on a ton of phones. Like I think Verizon did it and a few other carriers did it, where everybody complained, why is the NFL app on my brand new phone when I first turn it on? And it was, you know, a term became garbageware for that kind of stuff. It's a legit app, but you know, it was being installed without people's consent, and that's basically what McAfee and Norton are now. And you know, my job, we readily tell everybody, do not use these. We've actually got stuff in place on some clients that have the right software platform on there to block Norton, McAfee, anything from that, from even installing. So I'd say just, you know, the Windows Defender is going to cover you well enough. If you want something a little bit more robust and you don't trust the Microsoft part, Malwarebytes. When you download it, it's going to automatically set you up with a trial, does all the scanning, everything. They have gotten really good about their stuff. They've always been a good one as far as the free side, but even the paid version of it is really good. And it doesn't add a lot of bloat to it that makes it bog things down and cause other issues. So Malwarebytes would be one I would check on. And then again, there's 2 commands you can run. In Windows command prompt. One of those is just call it DISM, because that's what it is. It's DISM, and it's basically, it tells it verify your system files. And then there's the SFC scan, which is a system file check, again telling it to verify the files. And usually that's the ones I run the most. If I ever have weird problems, anything acting goofy, I'll run DISM, I'll SFC. Sometimes I'll have it reboot to do a check disk after that to make sure there's nothing as far as your stuff being jumbled on the way the data's been written, or any issues with that. And of course, defrag. Most stuff defrags now, pretty much. Even Windows built-in defrags. I think weekly is the default it does. You really don't need weekly. You can be fine monthly for most stuff. But it's already built in to do it like weekly, I think, is what the default is for that. And then you have, of course, again, checking your storage space. If you were running below 10% of storage, then yeah, you kind of could be running into problems from that. But yeah, updates another thing to check. If you're way out of date, which I don't say you have to be cutting edge, but you know, if was it last week? I think it was last week, Tuesday. Yeah, was the patch Tuesday for this month. So you're coming up on that point where it's a good time to then maybe do those updates. And then, okay, if you're running below 10% on your disk space, it's gonna show red, and it'll show yellow if you're like down below 20% on your disk space. That's gonna affect your performance and can cause problems if you get too low, because you won't be able to write even system files as they are being created and used temporarily for certain things. So you'll check your disk space to see how much storage you're using of your total capacity. And then if you're still having, like, if it's still acting weird, I'll give you those commands at the end of this. Just remind me, and I'll pop those in chat for you. I'm just, yeah, piling everything every which place I can. Okay, I've got a new stage, and I have some new blueprints, so that is good. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Nope, did not do that. Solar panel. Yes, so I don't have to keep doing regular stuff. I mean, this probably is not going to be as effective, I would think. Gold wire discovered. You know, it's funny. I have silver wire. You think gold wire would be the next thing. Like, oh yeah, maybe I probably could use that too. I haven't done a drill tier 2 yet, have I? No, I did just tier 1s. Data recovery terminal, because I haven't been recovering any data yet. Solar panel, silver wire, and glass. It's 2.0 power generation, so it's even better. Of course, it only works during daytime, so that's cool. That'll minimize the amount of power I'm consuming on that. I need kind of like a power pylon for doing stuff. Yeah. I got 2 batteries right now coming off of that, and I'm not going to get rid of the generator. I think I'm gonna keep the generator just for the fact that it's it'll produce when it needs to produce. It'll just, the solar will slow down how much I'm consuming. And then now I lost track of what I was trying to find. I need solar power, silver wire and glass. That's right, glass. And the silver wire. So 2 silver ore and silica and regolith. Well, I know I have silica. I kicked around. Oh, glass. I got glass already. Never mind. I have some. Okay, aluminum ore. Aluminum ore. Aluminum ore. Let's go here. I still need silver. Come on, I know I got silver there. There, yeah. Okay, and then I had the glass, so I don't actually need that one right now. The solar panel. We're going way out. I gotta have it, you know. It's gotta have good view of the sun, so it's going way over here. Right? Yes. Okay, and now I need to zoom back in. I'm gonna move some batteries. I think that's what I want to do. I need to do some, like, I need to relocate batteries over there. So power cell. I remember where everything is. Copper and sulfur. I don't have. I have a sulfur. 1 sulfur. Okay, I can target that, but I can't target the one right there. Targeting is honestly like really, really bad in this. Okay, the battery. I'm just gonna do it. You know what? I'll just put it over here, and then it's gonna be kind of like, here's the a battery set for the solar panels to feed to. I need the splitter thing. All right, so if I do that, I could do 3 into there. Then there are 3 until I get some kind of better solution. For the extender, composite, which was iron and regolith. Okay, yeah, regolith, I think. Yes. Finally remembered a recipe. 1. Oh, come on, stop. Stop doing that. Okay, so got power. I'll put another one in the middle. That will go here. And then may just use that for something else, actually. I may just throw like a drill or something over there separate to have it just kind of be its own thing. I mean, that's not going to be a problem to get. I got silver still over there. I go get that, make glass. So a battery to charge up enough. Maybe I do need more than that, but I mean, I can chain the batteries. That's the thing. So I can always chain them together. That's what I'm kind of thinking, just doing like this pressure core. I haven't even made a pressure core yet. What's the pressure core? Silica and sulfur. Okay, so I need 3 of those. So I have 2 silica there. That one. Oh, no, that's aluminum. Okay, so I need a piece of silica and I need some sulfur. Go for a ride. You died a couple times because you couldn't charge up. Yeah, I kind of thought about that part. I was like, you know, I probably need to make sure I have some power. Just, you know, a little bit extra battery. I don't know why it flung me like that to the side, though. Okay, silver. You know, I'm gonna get some silver while I'm here. Because I can. And I got... Yeah, there's a thing there. No, I'll come back. I know I got some silver over there. Okay, I can get some silica there. So I'll just get these finished off. Only need one. I'm gonna try to use the power up. So why no better backpack? Backpack no good. No, I did not tell you to do that. I was trying to click that thing. And that just fully charged up. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, I may just need to like pile a bunch of batteries together and move all my power over there. I don't want to have the cabling all over the ground. I'd rather have it where, you know, here's a power pylon or power lines, you know. Like, this make me think Satisfactory. Here's a pole, and I got so many connections to that pole. I just target the pole, and it handles the connection instead of having to target a very specific piece. That ends up being a problem because of the issues with targeting on this. And I'll take these cores. I thought I got some gold already, but I did not. Oh, and of course some silver. There we go. I thought I'd already got gold. I'm trying to think where the gold was that I remember seeing. There's shiny stuff out in that distance. Go for the shiny stuff. That's the trick. Always. Let's see. Where am I at? Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing on that. But, or that's just more sulfur. Okay, so sulfur. Uranium. Wait, there's a shiny thing there. It doesn't have as much of a glittery look. I'm going that way. And then, not sure what that is, but some kind of crystal right there. I see a bigger structure over there. Driving is not a problem, actually. The power is fine in terms of driving. It all comes down to the actual mining part. And I need a tier 2, so I can't get that. Not happy. Not happy. Want my gold. Alright, fine. I'm gonna look for some regolith on the way back. Yeah, there's that regolith spot. Like when you're mining, it does lock the wheel so you're not rolling and accidentally have a chance of targeting the wrong thing. That does help. And it's like, no, 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 you go too far, you know, and now you gotta back up, try to target again. Like, I do like that it does basically break and lock the wheels when you start mining, doing from the vehicle. Okay, we are getting some stuff on there. These 4. Why am I not targeting it? There we go. Some stuff I'm able to like pick up much further away than other stuff. Again, going back to that weirdness with the targeting. Alright, so we're gonna do that. You know, finally lets me target it. Get me a couple more of these. I got 2 spare ones sitting there on the floor, but you know, you never know. It's either I have this and some batteries, or I have solar and a lot of batteries. Make sure I don't run out. That's definitely working very well right now to keep everything charged over here. So I think I just use it as a no, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put storage in. I'm gonna do a storage thing. I'm gonna build one finally. My first crafted storage thing. You know what I'm gonna build it for? Storing power. That's it. I want to store some power. Nothing else. Just to make it easier to get stuff instead of having to go and dig it off the floor. You know what to do back on your laptop, so you hope it fixed it. Well, hopefully it did. If not, you know, I'll try to remember to check later if I have time, but you can message me on Discord. I think I probably have sent you those commands before at some point, or said it sometime in a live stream. But yeah, if you want to, you know, message me, I can give you those commands you can run to try and do a repair on your system. Can it go inside? I mean, technically, yes, I guess, you know, as long as it can fit. You know what? Fine. It's gonna go over here, because it is for this item, so otherwise it's like, oh, snap this way, snap this way. There. I just used one of those up. It's no good. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, terraforming like a spider can. I'm sorry, it's just somebody's got a superhero thing that did the development on this, because you literally do a superhero jump. Yeah, super robot. That's just funny to me. It's that. It literally is. Just like, I'm a superhero. Watch me fly. And I could be wrong, but I swear I'm pretty sure that's the Spider-Man jump. That's not Batman. Batman's like, I've got wings. Spider-Man's like, yeah. Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, I just remembered. Did you see the new trailer for the next Spider-Man movie? So you know he got No Way Home was the one with the whole multiverse thing where Doctor Strange in the end had to wipe everybody's memory of Peter Parker, so nobody knows him. You know, not even like, it's not a matter of like wipe their memory of him being Spider-Man, it's wipe their memory of him. So he doesn't know anybody, you know, they don't know him. So the new trailer, and apparently at some point somebody claimed that the whole plot got leaked. So if you want to go look for that, you can, but it does line up a lot with what was posted in the trailer. But yeah, we get kind of it's an interesting looking trailer. It makes me excited. I'm actually like glad to see we finally get another Spider-Man with Tom Holland, because he's done a really good job. You have a tier 3 and the wind turbine is not working. Well, again, you know, I mentioned earlier some of the negative reviews for this. I point out that this feels early access, and I can contest this is definitely early access. This is not full release. This is early access. Sorry, Dev, it's not done. Let's see. Wagon. I'm not gonna do another wagon. I'm gonna wait till I get me a new rover. Do I have anything? No, we don't. I get a bigger printer, because that's a printer that I'm right next to. This is a printer. I get a bigger printer. Maybe that's a, I mean, it's tier 1. Maybe that's the vehicle tier 1. So I can put it on there. Fuel generator tier 3. Okay, that's good, yeah. And that's at 2,500. That's gonna take a little while. So I'd do a bigger drill. I could do that. That was one of the things I was working towards. I need gold wire. I could do silver wire. I got those pressure things, so I just need some silver or right. Nope. I had more silver there. Yes. Okay, silver wire. I swear I felt like I got gold already somewhere. Oh, and I need 2 of the yokers. No. Not the iron. Not that ore. Not that thing. And definitely not putting it through the wall. Alright, let's go here. Honestly, that's one thing that's kind of bothering me on the game, is this is making me reminisce of what's the name of it? The Viking one, where the building mechanics were like so weirdly done, because you didn't craft planks to build something. You literally went to the crafting thing. You had to have it in range so it would then craft or build the thing. So it's like, I got my materials and I have to go here to build anything around here. So I go and build it, but then to place it, I have to go walk over somewhere to do it. It's not the same. Aska, that's it. It's not the same mechanic, but it is equally irritating to me and the way the building is being kind of handled. 'Cause I'm not a fan on that. Also don't know why it asks Q to destroy cable if it just automatically destroys the cable as soon as I drop it. But it asks for some reason. Okay, don't have these done yet. So at some point I'm gonna get me something to heat things up. Yeah, get the pressure up high enough. I'll do that. We're gonna let that go. I've got power taken care of for the moment. I'm about to have to be wrapping it up, but before we do that, we're gonna make another quick little trip. We're gonna go off for a little exploration. I can't remember where it was. Oh, there's a structure over that way. Let's just go look at a couple structures before I have to call it for the day. I'm only having to call it because I've got to go. I'm trying to sell some of my dad's old tools from his workshop, and I need to go meet a buyer for that. Because my mom does not want to handle that stuff, and I want to get stuff cleared out that's not being used. And it doesn't hurt Timmy gets to go visit his grandmother, so it's always good for him and her. Get a little quality time. Alright, there's a door. I'm pretty sure I haven't been to this one. Requires 50 power. Well, let's see if this will work for that. No. It won't. Great. Okay. So I need a second battery for that. Fine. I'm gonna go over this way. Look at the ship. Oddly kind of makes me think of a No Man's Sky ship. Windows scan came up with nothing. Well, that's what you want. Really, the Defender scan is mainly going to look for anything infectious, malicious on that. Obviously, it will get certain false positives because there'll be certain things that Microsoft has deemed bad because, like, one of my utilities I use for monitoring my hardware, they say it's got a malicious driver, and that's just everybody's complained about it, and Microsoft refuses to say, okay, we'll say it's all right. No, they won't, because it hooks in to read certain data that they say, oh, it shouldn't be allowed to do that. So this is bad because it does that. So you will get the occasional false positive, just like with any other antivirus. But again, for free, it's included. It works well with Windows. If you want better, check out the malware bots. Requires exactly 3 power. Why is, well, it's saying like it's powered. Yes. All right. Well, then let's see. Can I Tier 2 laser? Great. So I'm gonna need may just have to build me another Tier 2 wagon for some batteries. I like the storage being with the mining rather than doing it as a separate thing. It makes sense to have the storage right next to where you're grabbing the supplies. Yeah, I may need to throw another power thing on there. This is not exactly how I imagined the modular part being for the vehicle. When I saw modular vehicle, this is even like modular, like the C truck. This is like the C truck, but you didn't connect the modules. You just kind of tied them together with some help and dragged them around behind the actual cabin. Okay, not seeing a way in, so I don't know about that one. Right, we'll go this way. Stupid laptop just did it again. Alright, so again, you checked and you do not have a problem where you're out of storage, right? Your storage is fine as far as you're not using too much storage space. And you checked updates. I'm assuming your Norton is a paid Norton. As long as you got your license information, you could try uninstalling Norton temporarily to see if that fixes it. If you just disabled it for right now. If you already uninstalled it, then yeah, let me send you those commands in a second, and I'll send them to you on Discord, and I'll give you the instructions on what to do. Now I'm just gonna hook everything up, and we're gonna wrap it up for the day. May play a little bit with this before next week, but oh, there's a lot more annoying stuff in this game than what I would see in a full release game. What do I have? Stuff on my bag, my backpack. Drop silver ore. There we go. So, oh, I forgot to launch the thing. That probably would have been good too, right? What am I launching? This? I'm launching. Oh no! I'm leaving my goodies. All my really good stuff is down there. And that makes this feel like I just did almost 3 hours for the introductory training part. It feels like the end of the introduction module, like training. I got no power. Oh, well, I at least came here. At least I charged. Oh no, buddy! Data recovery. Okay, I got that. My buddies! Oh no! Okay, it's got some power. I'll throw it there. Okay, yeah, let's just keep going. Lights, yes. You gotta be able to see. It helps so much when you can see. Data recovery. Okay. I kind of feel like I should be able to interact with the other stuff. Follow! Are you following? Comfort mode. Okay. E to enable. Follow me. There you go. He doesn't follow very closely. I feel like he's gonna get stuck in a door. It's like if I plug it here, does it get some power? Nope. Where's this master key? Oh, I guess I'll recover some data. Good thing I did not overburdened with supplies unintentionally. Okay, so I did the override thing, right? Yep, that one of the... Nope. Station vault, okay. Uh-oh. I have destroyed it all. I've messed up. Sky burned and fell into shadow. Alright, come on, rabbit thingy. We need to get out of here, I think. I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. I got supplies, and that's about as extensive as I think I'm gonna get with this. Yes, did not get those. Alright, got that. Ooh, a jukebox. I don't think this song is actually playing right now. Tier 2 battery. Oh, I got that one already, okay. Where? Okay, so I'm back here. No door there. Alright, so I guess that was it. You know what? Here we go. Yes, that I did all of it. Hey, come on, Rubik. Come on. Come on, little guy. Let's go. You're coming with me. You better get in here. I mean it. I'm gonna leave you up here. Alright, that's it. I'm going back. Launch. Bye, Rubik. You're on your own. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, check mail. So, okay, yeah, I'm calling it now if you're not back yet. Sorry, but, okay, I'm gonna dump in my blueprint heater. Tier 1. So I got that. What is this other stuff? A heat core, and a thing that will not target. That is always a great sign when it's like, yeah, you can't select that item. Heat core. Heat core. Not a selectable item for some reason. Don't know about that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call it because I do need to pretty much get going. So, E, right? Yes, okay, it's updating. All right, so let's back out on this. And get out of it. Quit. Are you sure you want to press the quit the game? Press again to confirm. Okay, it's got a delay to it because I'm sitting there clicking over and over and over. Yeah. Interesting game. There's definitely it's got good reviews on Steam right now. It's let me look and see. I want to say it was 91% positive. Yeah, 90% positive. It's gone down. I think it was 91 when I looked at it yesterday. Some of the reviews are obviously, like I said, about the fact that it's repetitious. It feels early access. I can tell you right now, it is early access. That's a guaranteed when your first major update is a rework of a mechanic in the game. Oh, we didn't figure this out when we were testing things. That's the problem. That usually says yes, it's early access still. But with that said, it's still, they are doing updates. They've got a whole bunch of small patch updates. They are actively working on it. Cutesy animation, graphics aside, the main problem I have with it, besides the some of the lack of polish around certain things, like the obviously targeting sensitivity in certain things. It's hard to target certain things, but then super easy to accidentally click something else. That and it's just there certain things as far as the way the build system's handled. I don't like, and I'm not liking the constant plugging, unplugging like that. Like there's better ways to do that because other games have better ways of doing that. So it's an interesting game. But, hey, leave a comment after this. Let me on the video. Let me know what you think of it. But we'll check it out again next week. Maybe some more. Right now, I'm just trying to find some stuff we can kill time with till we get the next update on Planet Crafter. Again, another free update for Prime, we're going to get a new biome on Prime, which means the map's going to change a bit. We're supposed to get some more cosmetic stuff, I think it was. And then we're going to get a new Moons update for free. And then later a new DLC again. So we got something else coming as far as the DLC, supposedly all this year. But yeah, I need to get wrapping up so Timmy and I can go. Timmy, you not? He's like, no, I'm out of it. I don't want to do this. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. And Jenny, I'll send you that note in just a minute. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll do this again next week, same time, same place. And yeah, go enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week.